precisely 7 o'clock, you're right. Poi quando uno dice i milanesi, lo vedete?
Okay. E ce l'ho fatta dal tablet,
Fantastico. Oramai eravamo partite a essere delle persone normali, adesso siamo delle donne ultra digitali.
Sì, più o meno.
Più o meno, brava Anna.
Okay, I think that it's 7 o'clock, so we start our lesson and we cut off everything we were talking about previously, especially because it was mostly in Italian. And first of all, I want to introduce you to Antonella, that she's with us.
Ciao, hello.
Finally she got to stay here.
Okay.
Okay. And can you please, we were just saying a very short presentation of ourselves, like I'm Paola, I live in Ostia, and something about yourself if you want. But Antonella, if you don't feel like, you can also say something in Italian and something in English, as you prefer.
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you. Bye. I'm Antonella. I'm living in Ostia. I think that you live in Ostia, but
none of them.
There is
none of them.
Oh no!
Oh,
fantastic!
Actually,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, now they will tell you about. Okay.
Okay. I work in the important telephone company, and then I have now I want to speak better the English because my son live in London. Okay. And then when I go in London City, I want to
communicate.
Communicate exactly.
Yeah.
With the person better.
Okay, very good. Rita, do you want to add something to tell Antonella? Where are you from?
Okay. I live in Turin. But tomorrow morning I'm going to with my mom, and I think I'll meet my sister Carmen. Do you know Carmen?
No, probably she doesn't, because she wasn't attending the same course.
Other course.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she's in Turin. And Anna Maria?
I'm Anna Maria. I'm from Roma. I live in Ostia.
Okay.
Antica.
Ostia Antica. Antonella Ostia Antica.
Old Ostia.
Ostia. Yes.
Yes, I work at the school with the children.
Okay.
Okay.
And Anna.
Thank you.
I am Anna. I'm living in Milan. And I don't work because from September last year I am retired.
Retired. I am retired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I wanted to listen the Paola's lessons because my English is not very well.
Okay, that's why we're here, to improve. Okay, so today Giovanna won't be with us because she was sending me a very nice picture of a wonderful sea. I don't know where, but she's around in the world. Elena should arrive, but you know, the group can be bigger and smaller. This is the identity of a summer group, because sometimes people, they are going away, they follow the lesson anyway when they're out, or they don't, but it doesn't matter because we are not following an itinerary, but each meeting is a single meeting where we are doing something. The only thing actually that we can do continuously is just reading that book, but even though it's not so so difficult to get involved in this story, and it's a short story. Okay, you know what we are talking about today? We're talking about restaurant, and a specific part of the restaurant activities is when we have to order food. How do we order food? That is very important. I think it's basic for everybody everywhere. So let's start. I'm going to share my screen with you. I got some problem with my contact lenses today. Probably they are too dirty. I don't see very well, but I'm going to share the complete. Okay. Eating now vocabulary. Okay, some of this vocabulary, I'm sure you know it very well. Anna Maurizio's got a big voice today.
Yeah, sì, è finito. Era il telefono. Si sente solo lui.
Yeah, right in my ears. I can recognize his voice.
Aspetta, Maurizio, stai zitto adesso perché ti sente Paola. Stai zitto, non parlare più.
And don't curse because we are recording. Non dire parolacce perché stiamo registrando soprattutto.
Non dire parolacce perché sta registrando.
Okay, so let's see the useful vocabulary that we have here. Okay, waiter and waitress. You see, this is one of the fewest jobs that have a feminine and a masculine word, because usually the jobs in English, they have just one word like lawyer or employee or I don't know, teacher, that there's no for male and female, but just a few of them, they have two different words like waiter and waitress, okay, for men and for ladies.
Okay.
And if you don't know some of these words, let me know and we're going to talk about them. Then we have chef, menu.
Sorry, Paola.
Yes.
Waiter is cameriere.
Yes.
Waitress,
waitress,
cameriera.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Okay. So menu, wine glass, bottle, glass, bill. This is British. Pay, tip or tips, gratuity. Sometimes it is the same. And then the bill, credit cards, and taxi. Places to eat out, they can be cafe, snack bar, fast food restaurants, pub, bistro, restaurant, hotel restaurant, and so many more, because now, you know, they are going even to invent some new words. The parts of a menu, this is the topic. Starters. What is a starter? For example, Rita, could you give me an example of a starter?
The courses, no?
Yes, so give me an example of a starter that you like.
For example, the fish with or prawns, fish with vegetables. No.
Un
Yes.
antipasto, un starter,
Yes,
è come
starter,
un
yeah.
inizio di qualcosa.
Yeah, so the shrimps, the shrimps in a bowl, the cocktail, the shrimp cocktail, for example, is used as a starter or appetizer.
A
So we
little
can-
piece of a bread with
Yeah.
prawns or fish
Yeah.
and some vegetables.
Perfect.
Involtino.
Yeah, roll. Would you mind if I put off my contact lenses? Please do not get impressed. Ah. Terrible, because you know, I think they were too dirty and I'm going to throw them all. I know that it's not nice, it's an horror movie for somebody, but okay, let's go on reading what is underneath. Rita, please help me.
Starters, appetizers, entrees.
Yes, they are French words, but actually they are used as they are.
I don't know this word. Hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre actually is another French word. Oh, fantastic. Now. Beautiful.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre. Yes, it's the French word for starters or appetizer. But you know, in many menus, you find out words that are coming from Italy and
Yes.
from France.
Okay.
Even if you go to British places, they use, for example, if you go and order in a bar, I want a latte. Have you ever heard, I want a latte? What is a latte?
Milk.
Milk.
No.
No.
Yes,
No.
for us. But a latte in English is what we call caffè latte or latte macchiato. So it's a glass of milk with some coffee inside. Thus, they call it latte.
Oh.
They call it cappuccino as well. Cappuccino, they call it. So it depends wherever you go in the world, because you know, the words, if you open a coffee shop, for example, I want to use my own words in my menu. So it's not necessary that I'm going to use right English words. I can even invent something, you know, and creativity in these places are really enormous. Okay, then we have soups, main courses.
Yes.
That can be anything. Usually in a dish, you have everything. So you got meat, fish, vegetarian, and side, salad, those other things. Desserts, beverages, and wine or drinks list that sometimes are on a separate menu. Okay. How do you say when we have to book a table in a restaurant, especially now that it's compulsory to book if you want to go to a restaurant? So I'd like, can you read it? Antonella, do you want to read it, some sentences?
Okay. I'd like to reserve, book a table for 4 at 8 p.m., please.
Good.
I'd like to reserve, book a table for a party of 6 at 8 p.m., please. I'd like to book a table for 2 and 8 in the name of Anne, please. Could we have a table by the windows, please?
Very good.
Could we have a no
smoking.
smoking table, please?
Good.
Could we have a table away from the kitchen toilet, please?
Toilets, please. Yes.
Could we have a bath, please?
Both, please.
Could you make sure it's a quiet table, please?
Okay. Sorry.
And then, okay.
Okay.
I'd like the please.
So you see, these are all forms that you should really make clear in your mind because they are very simple forms of asking something when you get into the restaurant. So even if your English is still not fluent, with these sentences, you can, I mean, of course, they will understand you for sure. And
What does it mean in the name of a hand?
Hand is the surname probably. So when you are, when you are giving your name is the name of Torkin.
I think another thing. Okay.
Yeah, no.
What is the meaning of booth?
Booth. Okay. Have you ever been? Anna knows, and Anna Maria as well. But when we find out some words that they are not so, let's say, conventional or common, we go into this site. Do you see the site that I have opened? This Cambridge Dictionary. You see that? Okay. No, you don't?
No.
You still see the
when a problem for the traduzione,
yes, translation.
Translations, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I go to Google Translator.
Never. I mean, no, it's not true. That's okay for immediate things, it's okay. But sometimes they are not so correct because Google Translator is not a real translator. It's just, you know, like some data. So all the data that is gathering in the word, they are there. Some are correct, some they could not be so correct. But if you want a fantastic translator, we have dictionary.cambridge.org on your desktop, or in your smartphone. A very good one is Word Reference.
Word Reference?
It's very good.
I know Word Reference.
It's an app?
Beg your pardon?
It's an app?
Yes.
It's an app, yes. You got the app and you got, yes. I show you
good,
here.
Good. Yeah, thank you.
And it's free, of course.
Paola, reverso context?
Reverso is the same because the reverso one is just you write a word and it's just like an engine that is looking for this word all around the web. So it's picking up, everything is finding. But if somebody is writing stupid things, it's picking up the same. It's not, there's no control. I mean, there's a sort of control, but it's not 100%. So you should, it's not reliable 100%. Reliable. Do you remember this word, reliable? Affidabile.
Affidabile, sì, sì.
Non sono siti affidabili al 100% per la traduzione. Mentre questo word reference è fatto bene e avete sia inglese italiano che inglese. Quest'altro, il Cambridge, di solito è tutto dall'inglese all'inglese, ma ci sono diverse versioni che potete utilizzare. E qui avete anche di bello la pronuncia, anche su Word Reference.
Booth.
UK.
Booth. Booth.
So it's a word because it's a word that you can use with many, many meanings. But remember, we were in a restaurant. So it's a small space like a box that a person can go into. A phone booth, a polling booth. No. Oh, look at here. We're speaking about restaurants.
A place in a restaurant that
Oh
is.
my God, che ho fatto?
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. A place in a restaurant that is besides a wall.
And
Go.
where there are two long seats, often with high backs, with a table between them.
Okay, that's a booth. It's what we call a séparé in Italian. That is not Italian,
Okay.
it's French. A séparé, a booth. Because a booth is also, in American they call it il cofano della macchina. It's a booth. It's
Anche
everything.
cabina?
Anche la cabina, the phone booth.
Phone book.
Telefonica, che adesso non esistono quasi più,
Okay,
but
no.
they are booth. Okay. So this was the booth. Okay, let's go back to our work. Okay. Please in your order. Anna, would you read?
Yes, placing your order. For starters, I have the soup, and for the main course, I like the roast beef. Could I have chips instead of new potatoes, please? What is the house special today?
Okay.
Is there anything you would recommend? Recommend?
Yes.
Could I see the wine menu, please? I'll have a bottle of the South African Cabernet Sauvignon. I'll have a glass of house red, white, please. Which wine would you recommend?
And now let's go into, but we just go very fastly into complaining because this is the topic of another lesson. Another meeting that we'll do some complaints, okay, with various occasions. So when I'm going to give you this worksheet, remind these sentences. Anna Maria, do you want to read them?
I have read.
Yes,
No.
please read.
Okay.
Read these sentences.
Okay. Complaining. Excuse me, but my meal is cold. Excuse me, we've been waiting for over half an hour for our drinks. I'm sorry, but I ordered the side salad, not the vegetables. Vegetables. Excuse me, this stitch is overdone.
It's overdone. Yes.
It's overdone. I ordered rare.
Yes.
I'm afraid this wine tastes corked.
Corked. Yes.
Corked. Excuse me, this wine isn't chilled properly.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Millie's cold. We've been waiting for over half an hour for our drinks. That's a very common complaint. I'm sorry, but I ordered the side salad, not the vegetables. So, because usually...
A side salad?
The side salad is the salad you put on a side, for example, of a steak. That is a normal salad. The vegetables, usually, they could be potatoes, carrots, other things, not a salad. Okay?
Okay.
In English, it's different. This is in Great Britain. If you go in American, probably it's completely different matter, even because they start usually with a salad there. And then when they got the main course, so this is just, they are just suggesting. This steak is overdone. I ordered rare. This is the cooking of the meat. Okay, rare, medium, well done and overdone. Okay, do you know the various steps of the cooking of the meat? You know them? No?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Sorry, okay. Plugged in. Excuse me, this wine isn't chilled properly. Oh, this is nice. The wine test is corked. Rita, I'm sure she knows about it because she's a wine tester.
or when the smell sa di tappo.
Esatto, right. That's right. Cork is il
Tappo.
tappo di sughero.
Yes.
Mhm.
Il tappo di sughero è corked.
Corked.
So the wine test is corked means sa di tappo.
Okay.
Okay, here we find our hand.
This wine isn't chilled.
Chilled
Chilled.
is not fresh in the fridge. It's not put in the
Ah.
fridge. Properly at the right, just right, properly, esattamente. Non è ben fresco.
Non è ben fresco.
Servizio.
Ah, yes. But please keep these sentences with you, because when we are going to have the meeting on complaint, I will ask you to complain about something. So remember these sentences. Ricordatevele, perché poi lo faremo quando faremo tutta. Ti ricordi anche l'altro anno, Anna Maria, abbiamo fatto la lezione sul lamentarsi, no? Sul fare i reclami.
Yes. Mhm.
Che qualcuno si è veramente arrabbiato perché facevamo...
Sì.
Chiaramente io cercherò di farvi fare qualche simulazione, ma le simulazioni online sono un pochino meno semplici di quando siamo di persona, ma lo possiamo fare, adesso lo vedrete. Ok, Antonella, would you please read the arriving at the restaurant, what you should say when you arrive into a restaurant?
I read.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Arriving at the restaurant. Good evening. The name is Hand. I have a table booked for 6.
Very good.
Do you have the menu in English, German, French, please? Do you have a high chair for young children, please? Would you have a table over there, please?
Very good. Very good. Okay, so, okay, let's go on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but I asked for a table by the window. Could we have an extra chair, please?
Okay, I think the words are more or less quite easy. Maybe just a high chair, but you can imagine what a high chair is.
Yes.
Okay.
Alta.
It's a giolone. Yeah.
Seggiolone per i bambini.
Yes.
Okay.
And then during or after the meal, Rita?
Could we have some more bread, please? Do you have a pepper meal? Could I have some dressing, please? Could you pass me the salt, please? That was delicious. My compliments to the chef.
Perfect. Very good, Rita. Do you know the pepper meal?
Sorry?
Pepe.
Macina pepe. Yes.
Macina pepe.
Macina pepe.
Meal. Macinino. Yes, macina
Mhm.
pepe. The dressing is usually, we don't use the dressing in Italian cooking, but we put oil, salt, and everything in the salad, for example. In England and in many countries in the world, they prepare some dressing with, for example, French dressing, an Italian dressing, mayonnaise dressing, various dressing, and you put just this stuff on your salad, okay, without making your own recipe that is typical Italian. Okay, what do we do when we have to pay?
Okay.
Okay.
Anna?
Could I have the bill, please? Do you take Visa? We'd like separate bills, please. Is the service included? Now, please, this is on me when you wish to pay for everyone.
This is on me.
This
I
is on
pay
me.
for everybody. Yes, yes, very good. Okay, now before we are getting into the practice, we watch two very short videos.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'll be your waitress today. Can I get you anything to drink?
Just water?
Would you like bottled or regular?
Regular.
And for you?
I'll have a diet soda.
Great. I'll be right back. Have you decided what you'd like, or do you need some more time?
I'll have the grilled chicken and a dinner salad.
And what kind of dressing would you like?
What kind do you have?
Italian, blue cheese, and French.
I'll have the Italian. And can you serve that on the side?
Of course. And for you, sir?
The pepper salmon, is that very spicy?
Yes.
I don't like spicy. I'll have the steak.
And how would you like that cooked?
Medium, please.
All right, so that's chicken with salad, Italian dressing on the side, and one steak.
Yes.
Thank you. Be careful, it's hot. Can I get that for you?
Yes, please.
And is there anything else I can get you?
May I have a steak knife?
Of course. I'll get that right away. How is everything?
Excellent.
Very good.
Great. Are you still working on that? Or shall I wrap that up for you?
I'm done.
I'll take this to go.
Would you like a dessert menu?
Yes, please.
Would you like coffee?
Yes.
I'll have some too.
Cream or sugar?
I'd like some cream.
I'll have sugar.
Have you decided what you'd like for dessert?
I'll have the chocolate cake.
And for you?
I'll have the cheesecake.
Excellent. I'll be right back. Did you enjoy your meal?
It was wonderful.
Can I get you anything else, or should I get your check?
We'll take the check.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, so what do you think is it from this video? Do you think it's an English video?
UK.
No, it's not. It's American.
It's American.
And yes, it's American because you can see that it's American first, of course, from the pronunciation, but most of all from some words they are using. For example, at the end, they are not asking for the bill. They're asking for the check. The check is typical from United States, is American. Yes, because if you ask from the check for the check in Great Britain, they say what? Because the check is like the check, l'assegno, in Great Britain. So if you are, remember that if you are in London, you should ask for the bill, not for the check. Okay.
Okay.
So you know some small details. And then even the way they ordering the food is typical American. So now I'm gonna show you something very similar, but British.
Okay.
That is this one. This number 2 one. Wait, because I put it, yeah? Okay, sorry.
Good evening. Are you ready to order?
Well, first, can you tell me, please, what is today's soup?
It's bean soup. It's very good.
Okay, I'd like soup as a starter. And then could I have veal escallop for my main course?
Is that with salad?
With vegetables, please.
Certainly, madam.
I'd like the same for my starter, please.
And then I'd like spaghetti bolognese for my main course with salad.
And for you, sir? Could I have risotto as a starter, please? And then, what is chicken amalfi? It's our speciality. It's chicken with a tomato and mushroom sauce. That sounds good. I'd like that, please. And would you like something to drink? Mary? Anna? Would you like wine?
I'd love a glass of red wine.
The house wine?
Yes, that's fine. Thanks.
I'd just like some sparkling water.
Okay, 2 glasses of the house red wine and a bottle of sparkling water, please. Very good.
They have very good desserts here too. The ice cream is wonderful.
Great. I love Italian ice cream.
Me too.
Okay, this one was without any subtitles, but I think it was much easier than the other one because it's made for learners. So they were trying to speak very clearly and just tell everything with a good pronunciation. And then they were, of course, they had, of course, a British accent. Did you find it easier, the first one or the second one?
Perhaps the second.
The second.
The second.
Yeah, the second, even without subtitles, you see, because the way they speak is actually made for learners. So this is much more easy to understand. Now we are going to do something. In this worksheet that I'm going to send it to you, there's another one, another link where it's written at home. This is a longer video that is quite nice, but I'm not going to show you now because you can watch it at home, because I don't want to take too long in watching videos. Okay, so this one you have, and it's a good one, but that now we have made a bit of exercises. We are going to, no, this one we don't need it, to look into some menus. Okay, so you are 4 people. Let me see this, and I want to show, for example, this one. Okay, rich blend of coffee. Let's get into this. You have Starry Night Cafe, rich blends of coffee, breads, croissants, bagels, donuts, cakes. You have blueberry cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake, and then you have coffee, cafe au lait, and espresso. I'm going to make a bit smaller so that you can have them, all of them, at least 2. Okay, so look, even the other one. Crispy bacon with lettuce and tomato, with or without cheese, coffee, milk, juice, cola, ham and cheese, fresh ham with cheddar cheese, onion and pickles, vegetarian, fresh cucumber, avocado, and tomatoes. So now let's pretend to be somebody else. So Rita is going to one of these 2 restaurants. You choose which one. And Anna is the waiter or the owner of the restaurant. And you're going to order something to her. At the end, Anna is even making the calculation, if you want to, yeah. And you tell how much. Just pretend to do the same thing that you watched in your video. Okay, so you get in, you ask, you go and you welcome Anna, and then Rita will order something, and then you bring something, and at the end she will ask for the bill.
Okay.
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 So we are in Dartes Deli.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you agree, Anna?
Yeah, yes. But BLT,
BLT, that's what I was wondering as well. I think is bacon like like breakfast, something like that. A BLT. I don't know. I have to look for it. I was wondering as well because I never used it. I mean, not this menu. I used other menu.
Okay.
But anyway, it's
Don't worry, I don't order it.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I think it's something to do with their sandwiches. As their sandwiches, BLT, crispy bacon with lettuce and tomato, with or without cheese. So it's the breakfast with a crispy bacon with lettuce and tomato.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Lettuce and tomato. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, each one is, that's what I was telling you. Each one can call his place like they desire. So BLT is nothing more than bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Okay. Welcome, Rita.
Thanks. Can I sit down on table by the window, please?
Yes. Accommodati. Sit down.
Have a seat.
Sit. Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. I am Anna. I will be your waitress.
Okay. A lot.
Would you like something to drink?
Yes, please. Very, very kind. I like drinking orange juice, please.
Okay.
And one coffee, Italian coffee.
Okay. Yes. Are you alone?
Yes, I am alone. I have a breakfast in this place. It's very nice. A nice cafe.
Okay.
It's a bistro cafe, Paola. Sorry.
Actually, it's Dante's the lead. That means I think it's a coffee shop because they are selling sandwiches.
Okay. It's very It's very nice coffee shop.
Okay, thank you. What would you like something to eat?
Yes, I like eating ham and cheese.
Yes.
Sorry, vegetarian. Fresh cucumber, avocado, and tomatoes.
Okay, then I come back with the food.
Okay, with the order. Okay.
Your order.
Okay.
Okay.
Now pretending that she was eating, and now she's asking.
Okay.
This is it was so delicious vegetarian sandwiches.
Oh, thank you. Would you like someone else?
No, thanks. Could I have the bill, please?
Okay. I prepare it. Torno. With the bill. Okay.
Can I pay with my credit card?
Yes. What kind of credit card do you have? Visa.
Visa, yes.
Okay. Yes. The bill is the £5.25.
Okay.
Credo siamo i conti giusti.
Anyway, it was in dollars. It's in dollars.
Ah, no, in dollars,
But
yes.
in pounds, you can even give in euro. You can just use any kind of currency. Very good. Very good. So as a starter was fantastic. Now the same. They are going, Anna Maria and Antonella. Let's go to the Chinese or to the Sicilian restaurant. Okay. So, Anna, you are the waitress, and Antonella is the customer.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
We have a booking for 2 persons for the
Okay.
Sicilian restaurant. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
The table number 6.
Number 6. Yeah, but it's near to the window.
No. Provider number 9.
Okay, you changed to number 9. Good.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's delicious. Okay.
Sit down, 2 persons.
Yeah, 2 persons. I'm booking for 2 persons, yes. Okay.
Okay.
And oh yeah, lasagna, I like it. Okay.
Okay.
For me, I prefer seafood spaghetti.
Okay. Seafood spaghetti.
Yeah. And then no red wine, but white wine. For the
White wine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
One
good.
glass.
1 glasses.
1 glass.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
And
not
then
too much.
what wine? 1 glass. And for my friend, I think. Sorry, what? But what do you want? Lasagna. Okay, thank you. 1 lasagna for my friend.
Okay.
And, but sorry, but the
1 lasagna and 1
seafood
spaghetti.
Yes. Of course.
Okay.
But for it's included water. What weather? Water.
Okay.
Water.
One
Bottle.
water.
No, what
Water.
bottle?
One bottle water.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. No spring. No spring.
No spring.
Sparkling. Sparkling.
Sparkling.
No sparkling.
Sparkling.
No
Okay.
sparkling.
You say,
No sparkling.
yeah, still water.
Still water.
When it's without bubbles. Okay,
Yes.
still water. Or plain water.
Still water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
water, plain water, or tap water. If the water coming from the tap is nice. L'acqua del rubinetto.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Tap water.
Tap water.
Tap water. I prefer tap water. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Tap water.
Yeah. Yeah.
No bottle.
No butter.
No butter.
No
Thank
butter.
you.
Okay.
Very good.
One moment.
Okay.
Okay. I'm prepared seafood spaghetti and lasagna, quindi sì, quindi sto impicciando, vabbè, dai.
Oh, okay.
White wine
Why?
glass
Oh, you want the
for your friend,
Yeah.
okay, a water,
Okay.
okay.
Sorry, one question. But inside the white wine, it's possible to have ice?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
An ice cube. An ice cube.
Ice cube?
Cube, yes.
Ah, okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, good. Very good. Now, she's
Now,
eating, and then she's asking, Antonella, what are you asking for?
No, it's okay for me. I'm wait.
Okay, now pretending that you are eating, and now after eating, you call the waitress, and you say if you like or you didn't, and then ask for the bill.
Okay. Okay, it's delicious. Thank you very much.
thank you.
It's possible to have a bill now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
20 pounds.
Okay. It's possible to pay with my card?
Yes,
Or,
Visa.
oh yes, of course, MasterCard.
Okay, MasterCard, Visa, 20 pounds. Ok.
Ok. Eccola, come si dice? Ecco a lei.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we
Here
are.
Here we are.
Here we are. Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Super. Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Very good. Very good, girls. You've been really good. And I'm doing my confidence to you because, you know, to do it not having the person in front of you, it could be even more difficult for you. But you've been good. So just be careful of some pronunciation. This is juice. Remember, juice. Like, because the I is silent. But do you know what pickles are?
Pickles?
Pickles. What are pickles? Pickles in England, they put everywhere pickles. And not a lot of people, they like pickles. I love pickles. They are those very small cucumber. Cetriolini.
Very small?
Cetriolini.
Cucumber. I cetriolini.
Ah, ho
I
capito.
cetriolini sotto aceto. Sono i pickles.
Pickles. Oh, okay.
And pickles. And the rest, here we have sweet and sour pork. Sweet and sour. This is typical of Asian food. Sweet and sour. Agro, dolce. Sweet and sour.
Sweet, sweet.
Sweet and sour. Oh,
Sweet
yeah.
and sour. Garlic ribs. You know the garlic? You know the word garlic?
Aglio.
Aglio, brave. And ribs sono le costolette all'aglio. Chicken fried rice. Spicy. Spicy means hot. Okay? When you say spicy, è piccante. And you can find hot or spicy. Non è solo speziato. Quando trovate spicy vuol dire veramente che è piccante. Wonton soup, jasmine tea, Tsingtao beer. Okay.
Riparla shrimp?
The shrimp sono i gamberetti.
Ah, ok.
Ok, mentre i prawns sono gli scampi gamberoni, di solito i gamberi grandi. Shrimps invece sono proprio i gamberettini piccolini. Bravissime. Okay. Anche questo io ve lo mando comunque, ce ne stanno tanti,
Ok.
Japanese. Se trovate delle paroline che magari non vi sono chiare, però sono fatti anche questi per studenti, per cui dovreste capirli bene. Poi io vi ho preparato un filmato come quello dell'altra volta, ma siccome questo è più lungo e complesso, io non ve lo faccio vedere tutto qui, vi faccio vedere solo un piccolo pezzettino, frammentino, e poi ve lo mando. Sono 14 spezzoni di film ed è il vostro compito. Li dovete guardare e indovinare che film sono.
Oh, sì.
Alcuni sono veramente, veramente difficili, per cui guardateveli e poi mi mandate la soluzione. La prossima volta vediamo chi è stata così brava da indovinarli tutti.
With the email, the homework, could you send, I send to you with the email, an email?
As
or
you wish, Rita, as you wish, on WhatsApp, on email, as you wish.
Okay.
Any means okay. So I showed you just a bit of this video. That's this one. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't want that you do. The first one is, I think, is the most difficult one. And now you will understand why it's so important to order food in the right way. The other are more funny, so that's terrible. I think that is really terrible. But and it's a difficult film because, as you've seen, it's not a very, it's not well-known film. But you can find out. You can find out with your own way. But the others are very easy. More easy. They are easier. I mean, at least a bit easier. Okay, so now let's get just 1 minute into our book. So what we were discussing with Rita, because you know, Anna, even Rita doesn't have the opportunity of using the Amazon Kindle because she's got an iPad, and with the iPad it seems that the Kindle doesn't work. But anyway, I'm going to make some screenshots, so some pictures of all the pages we are getting into, and I'm going to send it to you for the moment so you can watch them a bit more. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's possible.
Okay. Do you remember what was happening at the beginning of this book?
There was an actress, a lady with a dress, Western dress.
No, she hadn't a Western dress.
Like modellista, com'era?
Oh, the one that is doing the hat. You remember that word?
Millionaire or fashion.
Millionaire.
Millionaire.
Yes, millionaire. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to make a short resume. We have Mr. Hercule Poirot and a friend of him that are on the window, and they are watching something that is happening on the street. And my telephone is stopping. You think? Oh yeah. I'm sure 100% that will be my son. 100%. It's always ringing at the wrong time, but this is very common with sons. Okay, and so they starting. They see a nice lady working, and they speak about her. Who can it be? And they say that she's an actress. And in 5 minutes, in less than a minute, the actress is knocking at the door and asking for Mr. Poirot action for a case that we still don't know. Okay, so remember that if you have the Kindle, there's even the you can even listen to the voice, but we are going to read it. So I read a bit and then you start read some lines. Okay, so as usual, Poirot was right. After a short interval, the American film star was ushered in, and we rose to our feet. Mary Maxwell was undoubtedly one of the most popular actresses on the screen. She had only lately arrived in England in company of her husband, Gregory B. Rolfe, also a film actor. Their marriage had taken place about a year ago in the States, and this was their first visit to England. Rita, would you continue?
Yes, they had been given a great reception. Everyone was prepared to go mad over Mary Marvel, her wonderful clothes, her furs, her jewels, above all one jewel, the great diamond which had been nicknamed to match its over the Western Star.
Okay. Okay, so until now, quite clear. Let's go, Anna.
Okay. Match, true or and untrue, had been written about this famous stone, which was reported to be insured for the enormous sum of £50,000. All these details passed rapidly through my mind as I joined with Poirot in greeting our fair client.
Yes.
Miss Marvel was small and slender, very fair and girlish looking, with the wide, innocent blue eyes of a child.
Okay. Okay, Antonella.
Poirot drew forward a chair for her, and she commenced talking at once. You will probably think we very foolish, Monsieur Poirot, but Lord Cranach was telling me last night how wonderful you cleared up the misery of his nephew's death.
Nephews.
And nephews, okay,
Yes.
nephews dead. And I felt that I just must have your advice. I dare say it's only a silly hoax.
Okay, Anna Maria.
Gregory says so, but it's just worrying me to death. She paused for breath. Poirot
beamed. So
beamed.
I show you the way that we do when, if you have this, you just go on it and you go on dictionary. So beamed, noun, a long sturdy piece of square timber of metal used to support the roof or floor or of a building. There are very fine oak beams, and this is not the right one. A narrow raised horizontal piece. No, because this is a verb, so it's not a noun. So let's go into the full definition. Wide shop, the wide beam sprouted in. Because I make it bigger, so look at the way they are put in. Shipwreck. No, I can't do it. Okay, I'm going to look for it. Beamed encouragement.
Okay.
Spinse incoraggiando. Okay.
Incoraggiando. Proceed, madame. You comprehend I am still in the dark. It's those letters. Miss Marvel unclasped her
handbag
and drew out 3 envelopes,
yes.
Envelopes which she handed to Poirot. The latter scrutinized them closely.
Yes.
Scrutinized them closely. Cheap paper, the name and the address carefully printed. Let us see the inside. He drew out the enclosure.
Good.
I had joined him and was leaning over his shoulder.
Yes.
The writing consisted
of
Yes.
a single sentence.
Carrefour printed like the envelope. It ran as follows.
Okay,
The
I go
great-
on until the end of the, just to let you know what is happening. The great diamond, which is the left eye of the god, must return whence it came. The second letter was couched in precisely the same terms, but the third was more explicit. You have been warned. You have not obeyed. Now the diamond will be taken from you. And the full of the moon, the two diamonds, which are the left and right eye of the gold, shall return. So it is written. Okay, so we arrive here. And as I see that is it, sorry, I made it too, too much. Because I wanted to see, you know, this part, okay. Because you know, on my screen I got so many things that I have to move to read it. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to make this part and send it to you, and so you can try to read again. I think that the words, you see, 12% I arrived to know was, okay. The beginning. That's the beginning. Yeah, too much. Oh, at the beginning, there's also something that is on Agatha Christie life, a kind of short biography, and I'm going to send it as well. Okay.
Okay.
I send it, and I send everything we read up to now. If I find out the way of sending you, I can do something. Okay, I do not reveal you anything, but probably I can do a kind of PDF where everything. Okay, I do not reveal you anything. I'm going to work on it maybe tomorrow, and I will send it to you. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Okay, my dear girls. Remember, tonight I'm going to send you the video with all the pieces of films.
Okay.
As soon as you're ready, it's approximately 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so not too short, not too long.
Okay.
So when you have time enjoying and watching it, let me stop sharing here. Okay, we're back here. Okay, sweet girls, I hope to see you next time by Thursday. Okay, same time, same place for me. For you, I don't know. You can be even around the world. I'm sorry that Elena is not joining us. Probably when she is, the line is not good, because she said that she wanted to join anyway, but we are recording for her. Okay, so see you next time. Big kiss.
Bye-bye.
And
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Good evening. Bye-bye.